right? So one holds and one goes. One holds and the other one goes. There we go. All right, so here's where we're working on, right? One has to hold, one has to move. Robin's keeping lots of pressure on the front end here, and he has to push out. Almost everybody gets so busy trying to push backwards, but really we're just trying to widen. He could push me away, try and come towards me, because we really need his shoulders to move, not just his arms. And everybody gets caught worrying about behind them when they should be worried about the walls. No, sometimes you might need to warm up some scapular motions before we start getting into heavy presses. So I like a lot of rear delt is a pretty common place for a lot of bodybuilders to start, to try and get some of the actual compression on the shoulder that we're going to use when we have to go the other way, going that way versus worrying about that way. I don't care. There, that's it. Feel the difference, right? So that's whole shoulder, because we don't want to have just, it's like, oh, rear delt way back here means I've got to have some scapular motion, but it's not a retraction. It's not trying to go backwards, right? So it's like, how wide can I push? I'll give up like that way for probably about 15 degrees in front of you is probably as wide as you can go. As opposed to further back, you end up like doing something weird to your shoulder blade. Yep, shoulder blades gotta move. Yep, let the shoulder blades move. Yes, that was it. Yep, push them out towards me. There we go. Yep. Yes, Robin. Yep. Yep. That's better.
Shoulder and chest.
And
You
chest.
use shoulders and chest, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, then we can do some pec.
Yeah,
minor.
I mean, we can do shoulders with chest.
Okay, so let's do the pec minor now then, and then we can come back to some more shoulder stuff.
Yep.
Because we're gonna get chest in after.
Yep.
All right, we're going the other way. All right, so now we're not playing with triceps anymore, right? So same machine, except now Robin's gonna keep his arms straight the whole time. His elbows are still facing in and out based on the handle, but we're kind of looking for pec minor under here, and he's gonna squeeze. And if he lets these arms come up, 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 they have to come in because his collarbone will move up and in, but he's gonna move out by pushing his shoulders wider. So we're not really worried about down. I sometimes describe this as narrow. So he's gonna come up narrow and he's gonna push his shoulders wide. And we're gonna feel a lot of pec stuff under here. You can see that anterior delt kind of go crazy there, right? See this nice line here. Again, some people use this as a finisher. Okay, I actually like this as a warm-up exercise. Now, if I restrained you, right, you'd be fighting me here to still come in and out and in. So we're opening. And then that's almost like that idea of pushing yourself away from it again versus laying on it. Does that make sense? Like push yourself almost back. Yeah, there you go. Now remember, your shoulder girdle can move. That's it. Your shoulder girdle can come over the top, and your shoulder girdle can push through. Shoulder girdle come over the top. There you go. Okay, let your shoulder girdle move. Right? Your shoulder has to move with your hands, right? That's it. There it is. Good. Yep. Open. Shoulders hinge. Good. Shoulders go up over it. You push yourself back through. Good. Makes sense, right? So my shoulders can come around. For me to get to here, my shoulders can come up. And then when I push through, my shoulders come back through, right? Versus trying to keep your shoulders from moving at all.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's hard.
All right, so feel you load it into the bicep. Like you're pushing it out through your bicep. Okay, load into that bicep. Good. Bicep, front, delt, and pec, all lined up. There we go. Just think you're hanging that on your biceps. There we go. It doesn't get any higher than you can feel your biceps. There we go. Good. And then you drive you out of it. Now. Yes, there we go. Good. Watch the head dip. Just stay right here. There we go. There we go. Good. And hands aren't doing it. Just slide. Hands just have to hold. Open your pecs. Solid middle. You got it, Robin. Last one. Hang it on your biceps and dig. There we go. Good. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Once you get some grip too, right? You're not sliding. Yeah, it's got that like, all right, like we're just hanging on this. Yeah, see how your shoulders came with me?
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to, oh, just arm. Like, see how your shoulder, yeah, there. Just dig on that. Okay, we're going through that index finger.
Yeah.
Don't get caught on the butt there. Okay, so there's another question about wide, right? And we're gonna stay almost a little more weight on the front leg. Yeah, almost like you stand into it, so don't worry about going backwards. How wide can you go? It's as wide as you can push them. There we go. Like you'd be pushing out to that index finger. There we go. I'm feeling of stepping into the front, stepping into the back. Stepping into the front, stepping into the back. Okay, once again, this goal is to be like as wide to the walls as you can get. Okay, at this height, some of this is carrying the weight of Robin's arms. It's heavier than it looks. One more. Attaboy, good. Guys, one of the things that you might not see in this exercise, as we're starting up here, okay, at 4, where this is well above Robin's shoulder height, and so some of the weight of his arm is being carried by this. Now, I'm not changing the weight down there, but every time you see me drop this, it's getting a little heavier and a little heavier and a little heavier because it's now no longer above shoulder height. So now he has to hold it up the whole time. Yeah, see, now he has to hold it up, right? You got it. Yep. Step forward and step out, let your shoulders go. One more step back, let the shoulders really go. And step in. Yes, attaboy. Yeah, push, Robin, push out, and relax. Oh, it's right. Yep, keep them up there. Reach. Good. Now walk it in then. Walk it in then. Come on. Finish it off though. Come on. Walk it all the way in and get it out there, out there, out there. Yep. Yep. Finish it, Robin. Out, wider, higher. And relax. Yeah. Deltoid planets.
Yeah.
Deltoid planets. Look at the cut. Look at those now. Yeah, you feel this big, hard shelf right here. Look at this hard shelf. Look at this from here all around. Laura, look at this. So just keep them in there. Look at this, like rear delt from there all the way around down to there. There we go. There you go, guys. Okay, so Robin is doing a Y press here, right? Okay, this is designed for everybody going the other way, but Robin is facing in. It's gonna feel like a lot of medial to front delt here. Okay, the real key to realize is we're finishing snapping our elbows in. We're gonna feel like we push this up on a shelf. If I was gonna help him, which he doesn't need, I would push his elbows this way. So he's trying to squeeze in on his arms. There we go. All right, don't get lying to your hands, okay? Your hands aren't moving it. In and out, Robin. Okay, elbows in, elbows out. There you go. Snap in, closed, open, closed, open. 2 left. There it is. Last one. Squeeze in, squeeze in. There you go. Better. We're good. What do you do? Single or double, doesn't matter to me. But we're thinking about this handle. Once it comes farther, it's coming back at me. And like out here, it's still looking like it's coming across. But by the time it comes back across, oh shoot, my shoulder blade better move. Does that make sense, right? So we gotta do it as a single. We're gonna brace, It's gonna feel like it's like, oh, it's no longer over there. Like on that hammer, it's over there. Here, it's gonna feel like, oh shoot, it's coming back at me. Now, when you get over there, there, see how far, but see how it's coming at you now. It's no longer going over there. It's gonna feel like you come way around the corner, like you're going that way. There you go. How's that feel? Yeah, oh. So that whole shoulder is gonna come out at me. There. Remember, I'm gonna push on that. There you go. That shoulder blade is gonna come off your body. Yeah, we're sliding back into pec now and getting his shoulder definitely has to do something here. But I'm gonna give his shoulders a little break before we do, because we're gonna do some chest stuff. I don't want to lose that. But he's having to work this giant line right here. There you go. Squeeze. Yep. Around there. There we go. Yep. 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 There it is. Oh, there's side chest. There it is. So a lot of guys don't like a single, even though they get way more range here, because they have to worry about stabilizing and they're not good at their trunk. There you go. It's harder than it looks, eh?
Yeah.
There you go. So if I was pushing on you, that's it. Yeah. There you go. All right, so that top line, follow it around. It's coming around and back to you. There you go. So this is how wide can my shoulder get? How wide? How wide? How wide? There it is. That's it there. That was the one. I push on that shoulder blade. If I push on that shoulder blade, it's gonna come through. There it is. Yep, follow that line. Yep. There, yes. Yep. Yes, Robin. Squeeze. Push. Push it out towards you, towards you, towards you. There you go. Good. Yep, most muscular. Who's got the most muscular now? Who's got the most muscular? There it is. Good. Yeah, it's way harder than it looks. All right, so once again, shoulders at, hold on, come on back a second. Shoulders gonna be higher. Now it's just open your chest, forget your hands, and close. Now if you were gonna push yourself, you'd be pushing yourself backwards, upwards. Yeah, there, does that make sense? There you go. Okay, don't be moving this, move this. There, right? Elbows through chest, good. Control the trunk. Yep, control the trunk at the bottom. There, good. Good, move your elbows, come on. There, that's it. Move this, this. There you go. Move this, move this. There you go. Okay, don't move your hands, move your elbows. You got it. There. That's it. Better. Better. Okay, you do one last set with just two, okay? Back off set is one of those things where if we're gonna been hitting a lot of fatigue and some of our reps are starting to get a little hairy, or he's right at that edge, I'm gonna give them a back off set to almost finish on a high note where they know the weight's light enough for them to really concentrate on really great technique. Okay, back off sets to me are kind of underrated relative to how I can increase intensity. Right? Most people say once it's slow, it's lighter, it doesn't matter anymore. It's like, oh, I can get a much increased intensity out of an athlete by doing one of these. Beside you, not in front. Careful now. There they go. Yeah, there they slide. Watch out now. Yep, try the ground. Think through the front of your legs down. That's such a habit for you to break. You see, I'm just gonna chip on you the whole time. It's like I chip on you, you sneak out. I stop, you start sneaking back in. Good. There it is. Good. Better. There's your target out there. There you go. Out, out. There we go. In. There we go. Right in. Out, out. That's it. Yep. Towards you. Up and out. Towards you. Right away. Sharp. There it is. Sharp. Yes, Robin. Push out. Push out. Yep. Lift it up, out. Last one. Much better. Okay, so for a little while, that's a better weight for you. Certainly later in the workout, right? Because it's going to feel like quality control as opposed to starts to get a little frayed and go right back to that. Yeah, it's just wider. And then I want you to tighten this. Tighten this. Like you can squeeze here. And then squeeze up under here. There you go. Right, how can I get those delts to come at me? It's going to feel like I can fold. I can fold your shoulder, right? So I'm just gonna put an envelope right here. And you see who, instead of carrying them, it starts becoming this.
Yep.
And these guys just pop right out. Yeah, that's it. That was it. You feel the difference?
Yes.
Right? You just had to fold over it. Yeah, they're pumpkin shoulders. There we go. Pumpkin shoulders. Yeah, like look, all of a sudden, where's shoulder blades coming through? There they go. That's it. There, it's like staying in the front relaxed. There we go. Yep, beside you. Careful now. Start to sneak. Push out. You got it. Oh, I'll help you even. Oh my gosh, I'll help you. I'll help you. Oh my gosh, I'll help you. Oh, it's terrible. That's terrible. Last one, last one. Oh my God, you control it. Oh. Yeah, it's so much about bringing those shoulder blades to move. Allow your collarbone to move. Right? See how wide all this gets under here, even though you're in a pec shot? And just fold over. Yeah, there we go. Little Hulks are us. There we go.
That's crazy.
See the difference now?
Yeah. Ooh. It's like Christmas morning when I know I get to train with Eric. Every day is like Christmas morning when I get to train with Eric.